Hey guys, what's up? It's me, JaxHacker here. So today I want to talk to you about things that I do that would be looked down upon in our society. So, let's get this started, shall we? Number 5. I make YouTube videos. I mean, really. Most people, assume the people who make videos on YouTube are pretty much fat fucks who live with their parents that don't have a job, that can't do anything, that are trying to take the cheap way out of things, which is making videos and uploading them to YouTube and all that other shit. But really, I do this for my own entertainment. It's pretty fun uploading videos and talking about stuff that I usually don't just randomly talk about. But yeah, if you didn't know I make YouTube videos, then are you stupid? Number 4, my hair. Now, you look at me and you're like, oh, whoa, why does that kid have that hair? And I'm pretty sure I've gotten a bunch of mixed views of the way my hair is from a bunch of other people. Whether it can range from... Damn, that kid over there, man. Look at that kid over there, man. Man. What's going on fight? It's like a kid's looking for a fight, man. Let's take him down a notch. Or it could even range to... Son, daughter, are you hanging out with that punk over there? No, not anymore. Not anymore. If you hang out with him again, you're grounded. You're just grounded. And most commonly... What is that kid doing over there? Looks suspicious. You know, I think he's up to something. I think I'm gonna call the police. Definitely gonna call the police. Yeah, he's definitely up to something. Ain't no people like that in my store. But in all honesty, the only reason I don't have this hair because I'm trying to rebel or I'm trying to express my individualism or whatever you want to come up with that seems like I'm some type of super wise guy. The truth and the other truth is that when I was in like 4th or 5th grade, my mom would always cut my hair like with electric shavers, and she sucked at it. She would go through and she'd be like, where, and it would all get caught up in my curls, and it would hurt like hell. So, I was complaining one day, and she's like, you know what, Davo? You can take care of your own hair from now on. And I did. I took care of my own hair, I wash it, I do whatever I need to it, and everything's been fine. So, yeah, that's the reason why my hair is like this. Number 3, a lot of people think that I just spend all my time on the computer, but it is kind of true. I do spend a lot of time on the computer, but I have my own really good reasons for it. Like, I make videos. What does that involve uploading them to? That involves a computer. I write stories. What does that involve? That involves a computer, because I type them out. I sketch things in reality and then take a picture of them and put them onto my computer so that I can use Photoshop on them and make them all look nice and pretty and whatever the hell you want to say for that. I animate, which that involves a computer, obviously. I mean, a lot of the things that I do involve a computer. That's why I'm always on it, because there's so many things that I do that involve a computer that, I mean, all of it is just part of me. All of it is stuff that I need to accomplish my goals in life, and I've said this before, but some people don't get that, and there's your truth right there. Number 2, I play Pokemon. Now, some people are like, why do you play Pokemon? All of that's bad. It's like anarchy, it has a god, so it must be evil, but, you know, you're fighting with animals and blah blah blah, but get that shit out of here. Okay, first off, Pokemon are their own sentient beings. They have their own minds. They can think for themselves. When you're playing the game, there are Pokemon that live in forests. Like in forests that you cannot walk into. Those Pokemon are wild Pokemon. Pokemon that have no care for humans, don't give two shits about them, and they live in their forests and we live in our towns. Then there's the routes that we have. In those routes, there is tall grass where Pokemon who are willing to be caught and go on their life adventure where they figure out who they are and become stronger as they go through, they attempt to be captured, but they put up a fight to make sure that their master is good enough to capture them. And when you capture them, that means that you were good enough. Now, I'm not going to say that there's absolutely no abuse to Pokemon, because there probably is in the Pokemon world. Hell if I know, I'm in the normal reality world, whatever. But that's just what most people think. But in all truth, Pokemon and human, they get along. They both help each other. The human accomplishes his goal and figures out what he wants to be while he's on this journey, and the Pokemon gets stronger so that when the time has come that the trainer is ready to stop, the Pokemon can either go back into the wild and start its own family, or it can continue living with the human as a pet or a housemate or whatever. Now here's the number one thing that you guys will probably freak out about. I watch My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I am a brony. Now, let me tell you this. My Little Pony is a girly show, but it's also a good show. You guys have watched Powerpuff Girls, probably, I hope, or Sailor Moon. Both of those were girl shows growing up. Sailor Moon was on Toonami, Powerpuff Girls some other day. But the thing is that they were good shows. People would watch them, nobody would give two shits about who watched what, because guys would watch Dragon Ball Z, Dexter's Laboratory, but they might also watch Powerpuff Girls and Sailor Moon, because those things were on when we were kids. Now, the person who created, who helped originate the idea of Powerpuff Girls, Codename Kids Next Door, and some other shows like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, that was the person that helped create My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Now, I'm not talking about, I don't like the old crappy stuff that Hasbro used to sell, where it would always be like, My Little Pony, and it'd make you want to slap the TV into bits so that it would shut up. No. This, completely different. Even the show itself, it's not entirely a girl show. There are some adult jokes in it that you will get if you hear them. Like, for one example, this guy named Spike in the show, he fell asleep in a punch bowl. And Pinkie Pie, a pony, said, Well, it looks like the punch has been spiked. Yeah, that's just an example of an adult joke. But it also has, well, for some of its season endings and season beginnings, it also has really good theatrical shows. Like, it's just really great at expressing itself. It's great at expressing the mood. And I actually listen to the music that's on the show, which I never do, because I usually hate musicals, but some of them are really good. And I don't even know what to say. They're good with their animations, they're good with their music, they're good with their shaping of the character's personality. They're really good at it. And if anything, I would suggest you watch the latest show that happened. It's the season 2 finale. And then if you like that, go and watch the rest of the shows, because I think the season 2 finale was pretty badass. It's Wedding in Canterlot. Royal Wedding in Canterlot, like part 1 and part 2, I think. See, when I originally heard of it, I was like, oh, let me guess. One of the characters' brothers getting married, issues occur, it's all happy, there's a bunch of sappy stuff nobody cares about. It ends. I was so wrong. Now, go and watch part 1, and then then just watch part 2. Like, watch part 1, but definitely at least start to watch part 2. then you will completely understand what I mean. And I have no idea what else to say. That's out there now. That's out there. And just so everybody knows, Zachu, original co-owner of Angelcraft, and the person who helps Jav with coding things, is a brony. Yankee Girl Kate, she's a Pega sister. Jav, he's a semi-brony. He watches the show sometimes, but not really a lot. But, yeah. Want to make fun of me? You can make fun of them too. Even though the stereotype for a brony is actually some fat guy who spends all of his time at home watching ponies, living ponies, has a freaking collection of them on his wall or some shit like that, and freaking jacks off to them and is a pedophile, you guys are stupid if you actually believe that. In all honesty, we're just a well-grounded group of artistic people who are using My Little Pony as a muse to further enhance our skills. That is the best way to put it. For example, on my fanfiction and my Friendship is Magic fiction pages, I'm writing a My Little Pony story. And so far I'm 10 chapters in, and I'm trying to get as much feedback as I can so I can learn, like, what I could do to fix it, what I'm leaving out, what I'm messing up, stuff like that, so that I can be a better writer myself, so that I finally make a novel, I can make it the best that I can. That is what I'm aiming for. Now there's people like Mando Pony, Acoustic Brony, Pinkie Pie Swear, and they're all talented musicians. My point is that they use My Little Pony as a muse and have gained popularity from it. I have no idea what else to say from that. I mean, the entire idea of it is cool. When I wasn't here on Friday making a video, I was actually on this live stream with a bunch of other people, some of which were bronies. And the person who draws on the live stream, he is a brony as well, and he is a good artist. He wants to be an animator when he grows up, and he's been drawing like really simple things, and he's like learning basic procedures and stuff. He's really good with fluid movement and all that stuff. And he's really a good artist, but that's kind of how I got to know him, because I don't really get to meet many artistic people out there. But the fact that the entire brony community is mostly artistic in some sort of way, shape, or form, or they might just even like the show because they just like the show. It's very cool being able to hear from these people and talk with them and all that kind of stuff. See, My Little Pony has very well done animation. So good that it has attracted an artistic community who we call ourselves the bronies. Some of us write stories, some of us draw, some of us do music. That's what the brony culture is. But also because of the way that the ponies have their own creative personalities, and they actually have good things and bad things about them, and they aren't like hollow characters, that also makes people love the show even more. Anyway, my whole point of this video is to just show you guys that stereotypes aren't really what they seem most of the time. I mean, I'm a really nice person. I'm not about to go up to you and rob your store. I don't sit around all day at the computer because I like to stalk internet celebrities or something like that. I don't jack off to ponies or sit around with a shelf of them. I haven't even bought any of their products. Jesus Christ. But I don't force my dogs to fight each other. I'm just a normal teenager, just like a lot of you probably are. And that's the entire message that I'm trying to get out with this video. Anyway, I thank you for watching this video. Please leave a comment if you can. I would very much appreciate it if you did. Or even if you left a like if you liked the video. And I'll see you guys later.